Hold on.
Holy shit! I got it now.
The audio's bad.
It's good now.
Is it good?
Yeah, now let's say all that again.
Okay,
Anyways.
you know,
oh, wow, now we're live.
Well, now we're live. Okay, we're not going to go over everything we just said, but hey, can you hear us now?
Wow.
Can you hear us now?
A lucky...
Okay, now it should be good.
See, at the end of every show, I cut our mics, and I'm supposed to cut them back on at the beginning of the show, but I failed to do that.
Okay, it works now.
Yep. It's good now.
Is it good?
Yeah. Wow.
All right, it's episode 9. Hey, welcome to Skeleton Realm Live, episode 9. Wow, we're really excited. So, anyway, you didn't really miss a whole lot. I was just doing my classic jibber jabber, doing my classic speak a lot and say nothing Doug Bleichner style. But hey, it's episode 9. It's Wednesday. It's 8:02 p.m. We're really excited. It's June 22nd. We're really excited to be bringing you another episode of Skeleton Realm Live, and it's Wednesday. Sam, how was your week?
My week was good, as I said during the mute, call it like during the break, but I got a pimple right here. I got a pimple right here. It's flaking. It's under the skin, that kind of thing. So I'm going to say thank you, pimples. What do you say?
You say you're pimped out.
I'm pimped out. And so I'm going to plug the poster that says thank you, pimples. You can find it on our merch store. And a very special fan bought a poster and posted about it in our Discord, which we'll be taking call-ins later, so I advise you to get in the Discord.
Absolutely. I saw that. We have a great pimple poster enjoyer in the Discord. And guess what? If you click the Discord link down in the description, I also sent it in the chat earlier, you can join our Discord, and that's where we're going to be taking callers, because last show, let's be honest, last show is a little low-E. We're a little low energy, and so we were kind of feeling down. But at the end of the show, we had a guy here in the chat, Foot Thunder. He said, are you guys taking callers? You guys taking callers? We said, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to take callers. So we took callers in the Discord, and that was a whole lot of fun. And we said, you know what? We're going to do it all the time now. So at the end of the show, probably the last 15 minutes,
yep,
we're going to take callers in the Discord. So you can join the Discord, and the link's in the description.
Say outright that I set a setting up, so when you join that sucker, you're going to be muted. So don't be fiddling with your audio connection, plugging your mic in and out and all that kind of thing, because it's default muted, all right? I will unmute you. However, this is another notice, separate from that first one. When I do unmute you, you're going to have to unmute yourself voluntarily after that. So it's triple muted, and please pay attention.
So it's a difficult process. We're learning the process, and we don't understand how to use the technology. But anyway, that's a long piece of housekeeping to go through. So anyway, let's get right into it. Today's show, we've got a really good one planned for you tonight. It's going to be probably the best one yet. We're really excited about some of the guests. The first guest we're going to have tonight is the two-legged man himself, Dub Tricks Masterson. He's a two-legged man. He's going to be on talking about being two-legged. What's that like, Dub?
Dub Tricks. They call him Dub Tricks because of double legs, right?
And after that, yes, who do we have after that? Ding Dong?
That would be Rotten Johnny, the famous pop star from the UK. Rotten Johnny. And he's got...
Rotten?
That's right. Rotten Johnny. He kind of pioneered using fisheye lenses in music videos.
Wow.
He's actually much shorter than you'd expect. He's only about 3.5 feet tall, but when you put that fisheye lens right in the thing, you say, I can't tell how tall this guy is if I wanted to know.
Why do they call him Rotten? Because he's stanky?
I think it's kind of this punk rock situation.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's really fun. After Rotten Johnny, guess what? We're going to have the hand clappers are going to be on.
And we've done a few little hand claps ourselves so far.
So we're going to have the hand clappers. It's going to be really fun.
That's right. And shortly after him, we have four-time champion Bill.
Four-time champion Bill's going to be on the program. I'm really excited because Bill did it once, Bill did it twice, Bill did it 3 times, and Bill did it 4 times. So Bill is a 4-time champion, and so Bill's going to be on to talk about that. And after that, guess what? This one's big.
Who?
We're going to have stain remover Michael is going to be on.
Damn. You were pretty laundered.
I'm done.
Nuh-uh.
No, okay. Well, he has some stains to go through on me.
Let's see if he can get through that one.
So that'll be fun. So who's next?
Uh-oh. All right, so this one is exciting. You know, I'm a big classical music head, so this is going to be exciting. This is an a cappella group. They're called the Whoa, 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 Whoa Orchestra. The Whoa, 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 Whoa,
What?
Whoa, Whoa Orchestra. That's right.
You got the woes on? I didn't know that.
They're a cappella performance quintet. And they do full instrumental a cappella covers using only the vocalization, whoa.
Wow, actually, I didn't realize they were saying whoa. I just thought I don't really pay attention to lyrics when I'm listening to music, so I kind of thought it was just a different language, but they're saying whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. The whoa, 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 whoa orchestra.
That's correct. And they'll be performing Pachelbel's Canon in D.
Wow, okay, that'll be fun. And so if that wasn't enough, we're going to have a really awesome closer tonight. So he's going to be coming on at the end of the show, probably maybe even after the callers. It's jumping jack instructor Ralph the Tin Man Larson. So jumping jack instructor Ralph the Tin Man Larson is going to be on. He's going to be instructing us, showing us how to do his JJs, his jumping jacks. And he's got some of the best technique in the Southeast. Yeah, move that Yeti. What are you doing with that ugly green Yeti? You guys like Yeti? Press Y for Yeti in the chat. Do you like Yeti brand? It keeps your ice cold. It keeps your drink ice cold. It keeps your ice cold. We love Yeti.
That's all the guests. As we mentioned, we'll be jumping the Discord later at some point if you want to talk.
Yeah, so hop in that
later.
Hop in that channel. Actually, if you go in the Discord now and you hop on the chat channel, you can just watch the stream in there.
That's
in fact,
true.
I'm going in there now. Let's see.
Uh-oh. Oh. Let's see.
The stream is just streaming in there, and it's actually in real time. So there's a delay. So don't watch it. So don't do that. Don't do what I just said.
You can.
Anyway, so tonight's show, we wanted to do a little something interesting. We had a low-energy show last week. We thought, gosh, low energy. So what I did to prepare is I actually ate a Quest bar. You guys eating the Quest bars? Have you ever had a Quest bar?
I've actually never heard that. You mentioned it to me on your way here. You said, warning, I ate a Quest bar. And I said, okay, I ate a frozen burrito that has 12 grams of protein. And you said, how many? Lay it to me. How many grams of protein?
So the Quest bar has 21 grams of protein. And there's a cookies and cream style Quest bar. It was yum. So I went to the gas station that I always go to on the way to the studio. I come over here, and I stop at the same gas station. The guys in there know me. It's the, it's an Amico. It's on I don't want to dox myself.
Oh, forget about it.
It's my special spot. Somebody's going to come in and terrorize me while I'm getting my beverages, so I'm not going to say where it is, but it's an Amico in Decatur, Georgia, and I go in there, and I get myself a treat. Well, this time I got a Quest bar. 21 grams of protein in one bar.
What's those suckers taste like?
It was like yummy. Cookies and cream. Kind of weird, actually. It's like protein powder in a bar. But anyway.
Dairy-oriented.
Anyway,
is there dairy?
I think it's whey protein, so it is, yeah.
Whey.
I don't know why I just went off on that tangent. Why was I going to?
Well, it's very interesting.
I was going to say. So we're doing a few things different this show to get ourselves pumped up, to get ourselves amped up, because we don't want to be low E, we don't want to be low T, and we don't want to give you a subpar product. Exactly. So what we're doing today is we've decided, me and Sam talked about it, something that really gets us excited is music. So we said, hey, let's pump in some of our favorite music, some of our butt-kicking music into our ears, into our headphones, but not for the viewers, so that we can be listening to music. You know, like when you're working out at the gym, you want to listen to some hardcore music to get yourself pumped. We want to do that streaming on the show. So we've chosen our favorite songs, and we're going to play them in our ears for the whole stream, just so that we can hear. So that's going to get us pumped. It's going to keep our energy up. But we thought, hey, let's share it with the crowd here, with the viewers. So hey, right. Sam, what song did you choose that's going to be pumped into your ears for the whole show? Does that all make sense? Did I make sense with that? Is that like a weird high concept setup?
No, anyone with an advanced knowledge of audio routing and multi-channel audio devices would obviously know what we're talking about. We're going to hear the music. You're not. However, temporarily you will as we get them going. Fuck, I missed that awesome tongue action.
Oops. No, let's hear your song.
Cool. Okay, so this is my song.
This is Sam's song.
This is by Bobby Cole. This is royalty-free. You can find this anywhere. We might actually sell it ourselves. We could print this on CD, by the way. We should start doing that.
Okay. Oh, good choice. So you're going to be piping this through in your ears the whole time.
Yeah, this will be going on loop.
Pump you up.
It's going to go on loop. What about you? You want your usual?
I got my usual. Why don't you pull it up?
All right, this is called Beast Mode Activated by John Press.
Beast Mode Activated is what I went with. This is what I want to be hearing for the whole show.
Yeah! It's loud.
All right. So that's what I'm going to be listening to.
We'll keep it going.
All right, so turn it off. for the chat, but don't turn it off in my ears. Did you turn it off for the chat?
Yeah, let me get mine
and yours
going
is going.
Again.
Okay.
Let me get mine going now.
Okay, so
okay.
I can Okay, so turn it off for the chat. Turn it off for the viewers, but we'll keep it going in our ears. Okay.
Sounds good.
So it's not going for the chat anymore.
No, mine's good.
Still going.
You can hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Awesome.
All right.
Good. I think we're good.
Okay, just lower his voice a little bit. Okay.
Oh yeah, so we'll talk.
We'll try to keep it normal.
Yeah, we'll talk lower.
But I can still hear mine. Okay, so we're gonna keep our songs playing for the whole show, and that's gonna keep us pumped up. And could you turn mine up a little bit? Actually,
yeah, no problem.
Yeah, turn it up. Yeah, that's good.
Good.
Can you go a little bit higher?
Yep.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Woo! Okay, so now I'm pumped. All right, let's get into it.
Speaking of the devil being the little figure that haunts us and causes us to have sometimes low energy shows.
Uh-oh.
Well, I thought we could do a little something to warm up, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't have much of a theater background. Do you?
Absolutely, yes.
What, did you do any theater performances growing up? I know you did tell me you did Rent, one-man show Rent.
I did Rent, one-man show Rent. Yeah. I did one-man show Scrooge. I did one-man show, okay. I did a lot of theater. If you grew up with me, you knew I did theater. And I actually studied theater in college. I went to, Juilliard. I went to Juilliard.
I knew that
theater.
Before you. Juilliard.
Well, that's because I forget. But anyway, yeah.
That's why you don't do theater anymore, because you can't remember your fucking lines.
I have bad memory. But so anyway, so we do mouth exercises before theater. Is that what you're talking about? You want to do some mouth exercises, get ourselves loose? Should we get loose?
That's correct.
Should we get loose? And hey, if you're in the chat, see if you can type this out.
Yeah.
Because we're chatting, we're using our mouth, but you're using your typing. And so these are actually dual exercises. When I can speak them and kind of get myself loose speaking, but they equally are designed to have your fingers get worked out. So as I say these, and they will appear on screen, right?
Yeah.
Type these out in the chat and get yourself loosened up in the chat.
When I grew up, I went to the local library and I played Donald Duck video games. Very strange ones that give me a very eerie, foggy memory when I think about them now. But they were often typing oriented, and that's how I developed my champion typing speed.
I did Mavis Beacon.
Mavis Beacon.
I don't know if you remember that one.
Sounds like insurance.
It was actually really it was branded that way. It was a woman named Mavis Beacon.
She taught you how to
pull it up.
Mavis Beacon. Let's check it out. I've never heard of this.
It's not.
Mavis Beacon. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that was what I did. Show them. Show them.
Mavis Beacon teaches typing. Oh, wow.
This is what we did in middle school. We did Mavis Beacon, baby.
Wow, that's cool. Let's check out some gameplay footage of that. Oh, this is pretty tight.
Yeah, this was really fun. Mavis was the woman, I guess. I don't even know. Wow, that's good graphics. I like that.
Mavis Beacon teaches typing. Yeah, this is good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, this is a lot like mine. Mine had Donald Duck, though. It was the full,
Anyway,
yeah, that's enough of that.
I just got like mesmerized by that.
I bet, yeah, you started becoming a boy.
I know. Sorry, I'm always a boy, baby.
Uh-oh.
So what we did is we got these tongue twisters ready to go so that you could type them out and we could say them. So Sam, do you want to start with the first tongue twister and say it out loud? See if you could say it really good.
Yeah, I'm wetting my whistle so you don't hear my mouth smacking so much. But what we'll be doing is these vocal exercises. So I'll start it off. And that means, all right, so ready? I want you to say, I'm going to give it one read, and then I want you to join me.
How about you do it one read, I'll do a read, and then we'll say it together. We'll do each one. Okay.
All right.
Go for it.
Okay, here's number one. I toured Georgia door to torture explorers of the gorge.
I toured Georgia door to torture explorers of the gorge. I toured Georgia door to torture explorers of the gorge.
Nice.
See if anybody can type that out. No typos.
No typos.
And there might be typos in the copy, but don't ignore our typos. We want it. We want it like. There's no. We put a period at the end.
Oh, I think I spelled tour.
Oops.
Did I spell tour wrong? Nah.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the next one.
What's the next one, please? I'll throw it up.
Titus Slightly Tightened Tiny Time Tim's Tasty Trash Tank Tie Downs.
Titus Slightly Tightened Tiny Time Tim's Tasty Trash Tank Tie Downs.
Titus Slightly Tightened Tiny Time Tim's Tasty Trash Tank Tie Downs. Woo! That's probably the hardest one.
That
might be the hardest one.
We'll see about that. So what's number? Let's check this one out. We got another one.
This one's good. You can do this one.
Cool. Let's start this one off. 4 doors, more whores.
4 doors, more whores. 4 doors, more whores. That one's easy.
Okay.
That's an easy one.
Pretty easy. Cool. So you got this last one.
Okay. Huh? I walk upstairs to look from the window. I see Huey Tlautoani Axuaya Cattle of the Altapeltal of Tournathalon.
I walk up.
Sorry, no, that's you.
Oh, yeah. I walk upstairs to look from the window. I see Huey Tlautoani Axuaya of the Altapeltal of Tournathalon.
Okay. I walk upstairs to look from the window. I see Huey Tlautoani Axuaya of the Tournathalon.
That one's tough.
That one might be a little tough.
That one's tough. I'd say that's expert level. If you recall those typing games, that's at level 9 out of...
Pull that off the screen and see if they can type that up.
Ooh,
Anybody who types that up's getting a gold star.
Big time. Big time.
So anyway, I feel like loose after that. I feel really good. I feel really messy, really dirty. Just kidding. I feel clean and nice.
Wow. Well, there's a lot to go through here. But does your mouth feel good? I'm going to
My
also...
mouth is good and loose.
I exerted so much energy. I'm going to drink as well.
Okay, go for it. I've been mouthing off, as they say.
Well, are you excited about this next thing?
I'm really excited about this. I don't know if you want to talk about it. You're kind of the guy who got us hooked up with this.
Well, it was my client I brought in, so I got the finder's fee, the Skeleton Realm finder's fee, and I was really stoked on that because that is really big. And they're non-public facing sponsors, so we can't mention who they are.
Yeah,
we kind of built it from scratch, and they're affiliated with the event, but it is not mouth warm-ups. It is the Skecks Tournathalon Extreme.
Woo!
That's pretty fucking cool.
Skecks, baby. Skecks is in town. Can you believe it? We got the Skecks Tournathalon in town.
First word detected.
Yeah, and so this is, not that much different than a typical extreme sports thing, except we're behind it. And so it's going to be really cool, really awesome, and most importantly, fair.
Right. Because, last year I did the Tony Hawk Classic. I actually was a water boy at the Tony Hawk Classic. And there's rampant cheating at that. And a lot of people think Tony's a really nice guy, and okay, fine, he is. But the Tony Hawk Classic begs to differ. The thing about the Skecks Tournathalon, no cheating. And they've made sure that there's no cheating because of a certain type of airtight system, let's say. When you lay the law down, when you do an eye for an eye kind of justice, you don't get cheaters anymore. And so the Skecks learned that early on, but the Tony Hawk Classic is bullcrap. Same thing with the X Games or whatever else you want to call, name any of the Snowboard Classic, Ski Classic, Skateboard Classic, Mountain Biking Classic. It's junk. So the Skecks Tournathalon is fair. The athletes are super skilled, and so we're really excited. We get to be a part of this year. I don't know if we could talk about this on stream, but something was mentioned that we might be doing the video for this. We might be doing the video work for this. The production and the post.
Well, the reason they hired us is for we have really good logistics. Record.
Right.
We can just we can put together, Doug and I by ourselves. We can put together a event. Find the venue, security. Refreshments, bathroom
That's
thing,
easy. Yeah.
paramedics for upwards of a 12,000 person event all the way through. That's just something that Doug and I are good at.
Right. That was something we did as a hobby before, like outside of work. Is we do events. I mean, we do event planning as a hobby.
Yes. However, they haven't talked to us much. I don't think they've looked at our video stuff. I don't know if they like it. But the cool thing is that we got to write the program for this.
Right. Yeah, well, that was the really fun part, and coming up with some of the great, you can't. It's like you can't reinvent the wheel. You're not inventing skateboarding, but you can decide, hey, where does skateboarding fit into the program? So we're gonna tell you guys the order of the sports that's gonna go down this year, and also kind of the fun events that we are gonna help plan and we have helped plan. So, do you want to take them one at a time?
Yeah, why don't you start?
All right, so the first thing we're going to do this year at the Skecks Tournathalon's a little different, is we're going to be sponsoring the Dirt Cone Dirt Bike Funnel. Ooh, I like that. Sweet. That was beautiful.
Yeah, a little surprise for you. Live on air, surprise there.
So this is fun. This is called the Dirt Cone Dirt Bike Funnel, and it's kind of what it sounds like. It's a giant dirt funnel that goes into the earth, and what happens is one man starts off on a dirt bike on the rim, on the outside rim, and he goes as fast as he can down to the bottom, and they time him, and we just see how fast he can go. And if he breaks his record from last year, he wins, and if he doesn't, then he doesn't win.
Absolutely.
That's it. So
yeah. First, it's easy to judge. There's no cheating. Like you said, there's an eye for an eye program instituted that everyone signs up for. So the next one is the wheelie contest, and everyone knows what a wheelie is, but I have a feeling we're going to break some wheelie records, and that's kind of the most exciting part, because the longest record, as you know, and I kind of scared to even say his name in your presence.
Yeah.
I know you don't like this guy.
Here we go.
Brax Chester.
Yeah.
He wheelied 9 feet on a bicycle.
If we're talking about dishonesty, if we're talking about cheating, Brax is at the top of the list, and Brax, I don't. You knew that would make me go off. You knew that would push my buttons.
It's good television, man.
Yeah. I'll say this about Brax. Brax can do whatever he wants on 2 wheels. When he starts getting up on one, yeah, you might want to look out, because Brax has been known to be dishonest. And again, I'm not going to go into that, because you know that gets me turned up in a bad way.
We're talking 9-foot wheelie, so...
Okay.
That's going to be hard to beat.
9 feet is impossible. You can't do 9 feet. Brax didn't do 9 feet. That's the whole point. But anyway, 6 I could see.
I hear you.
6 I could see.
I hear you.
I can do 5.
Sure, I can't do any.
Anyway.
But I can judge. I can fucking look at a ruler.
Yeah. Well, Brax Chester. If Brax Chester's there, let me know, because I don't want to be in the same room as him, or even in the same acre area.
No, they do it in a room.
Let's just say. Okay, good.
Yeah,
well, then I won't be in the room. Just let me know where
Wait
Brax
outside.
is. Okay, I'll wait outside.
The wheelie room is 10 feet wide.
All right. Matter of fact, I might be joining in on this next competition, which is going to be the F-15 dog fights, and everybody knows the F-16. Everybody knows the F-18.
Yeah.
But the F-15, it's a plane back from the Vietnam era. There's buggies down here.
Yeah, we got a spider.
There's buggies in the studio. Anyway. We got buggies in the studio. Hey. The F-15 dogfight. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, so everybody knows the 16. Everybody knows the 18. The F-15 is an old plane. I think it's been decommissioned. I can't remember. I think they were actually sold to the Skecks Tournathalon committee, and that's why they have these F-15s.
We got a fleet of them.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's what I figured.
We got a fleet of them. But
it's an old aircraft. It doesn't. These have not been serviced.
A hero of ours, Robert McNamara, kind of pushed the development of these, and now they're, like you said, they're no longer used for warfare. They're now used for sport, and that's
sport fair,
and that's what we're going to be doing. I'm excited. Honestly, this is my favorite event.
I might be able to go up it with a pilot.
No kidding.
Yeah, Tony told me. He said pilots have been talking to me about that there might be a spot for somebody, just one.
You should do it.
I would love to do it. I was going to say we could rock, paper, scissors for it, but hey.
No, you should. I love seeing it. I'm more of like, does every football fan want to go play football? No, exactly.
The other thing is, it's like you got to be committed. I mean, this is the one. This is the one event that involves dying. I mean, this is the. But you pay the greatest price in this one.
Sure, so. But they don't. The F-15 nowadays, these things are complicated. Back in the 70s,
right,
these things were way easier to use. Basically, it's our parents' generation. They might have been like, how does this work? Computers kind of thing. But
it's easy. You can just fly it.
You can use an iPhone. You can use
it's like using a hammer versus using an electronic hammer. It's just super easy compared to the modern version. Yeah, okay. So I might be flying it, I guess.
I think you should.
Well, what is that? What else do we got going for the Skecks this year?
Flips. That's right. We got flips.
What?
Mm-hmm. Wow, I love that. Yep, these are flips, and they will be done. They will be judged, and they will be rewarded for the degree to which they do flip and how many times they do.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we could do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 flips, I might be getting excited.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Flips are fun. We love flips. Hey, I was noticing something in the chat.
Oh, no.
We had a poll going.
Oh, good. I thought we had a technical problem.
No, and it says, should Doug show his drawing? We had a 75% yes.
Uh-oh.
So I have to show my drawing.
All right, show it up.
All right, what's the best camera? This one?
Probably just this medium, yeah.
Here's my drawing.
Oh, shit.
Wait, this.
Yeah. There you go.
It says episode 9. This way it says episode 9. And then that's like in the upper right, that's just like one of my, it's just don't worry about that. And then in this other guy, this somebody special to me. So that's that. So that's cool. That's an interactive moment.
Reminds me of the scrawlings one might find on a prison wall.
I do have sort of the mind of a prisoner, and I've been told that many times.
Yeah.
So I think like a prisoner, and I sort of imprison myself.
You eat like one.
I do. I really do. I'm a disciplined eater.
Yeah.
That's right. And I do love to wear orange. So what's next here?
Uh-oh. What we got next is actually, this is a little more housekeeping because basically Doug dragged something into my realm. He knew I would be excited about it. Doug, you were out on the Baffin Coast up in northern Canada. It's near the Northern Passage. I don't know what were you fishing or what were you?
Well, we were looking for something interesting that anthropologists have been looking for a long time, and I can say here finally that we found exactly what we were looking for. Just a little backstory on how we started this journey was we went up to Maine. Me and a couple of my buddies, a couple of my chums from grade school went up to Maine. And we found some lobster fishermen who were sick and old and ready to quit, ready to retire. So it wasn't a big deal that we sort of took them out, and I'll leave it at that. And so we got their boats that were very good at navigating what would seem to be not navigable water, frozen water. We took the boats, we outfitted them with some metal attachments in the front and in the back and the sides and the port side and the fort side.
It's for ice breaking, right?
For ice breaking. So we took the boats all the way up north and we looked for a long lost, fabled treasure of sorts, you could say. You know, when I was in college, I took an anthropology course and there was talk of an explorer in the 19th century who went up there. By the name of Bison Polyp. Right. And he was never found again. He was lost. So we said, we're going to find Bison's shipwreck. And we found a lot more than just his shipwreck.
That's right. In fact, this has been a bit of a hobby horse of mine as well. Yeah. Because this guy was a character.
He was an interesting guy.
He led.
And you know more about him than I do, actually.
Oh, well, I just kind of, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, what they teach you in school is not always, you ever read... don't worry about it. But it's just about a counter to the narrative. But really, this guy, he was seen as this kind of, explorer, this kind of this businessman kind of guy. But really, he was a cult leader.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah.
Always nude. You notice that he's always nude.
Always nude. So the story that I always got in college was it was a nude excursion to the North Pole. He was trying to get to the top of the North Pole, and it was nude. And I asked, why were they nude? What was the point of that? And my professor sort of skirted the subject. And what I found out later as I put the dots together, his name was Dr. Polyp. So I think he was related to the man. So there's a lot of mystique around.
A little bearing of the lineage.
It's an interesting story. So this guy, in the 19th century, he went to the North Pole. He was fully nude.
Yeah, Bison Polyp. He was on his way there, and basically this is the way it goes. He was one of those boisterous cultists, and he proclaimed he was a prophet, and he had a prophecy that one day him and his followers would venture north, and then they would wake up to see a new world.
Right.
Well, how many times have you heard of that, huh?
A lot of times.
Yeah, it's age-old tale.
So it was a classic cult.
But he was never seen again. However, what you found
is big.
Is pretty incredible.
This is big, and this is something that is an exclusive for the stream. We found
Bison Polyp.
The corpse of Bison, we think he's a corpse. We think he's dead, but it could be cryogenically frozen similar to some Walt Disney here.
My preliminary test, I put a very long needle into his arm, and I believe we can thaw him out.
Okay, you're the science guy. I'm just kind of the meat potatoes explorer.
Part of his cult ritual was wrapping himself in these very dense tar and sap kind of mummification. And then
you can see it through the ice. In person, you can really make out that he's done that to himself. Because at first I thought if this is Bison, he should be nude and he's clothed. They said no, that's not clothed. He's been wrapping himself in tar.
Right.
Yeah. So you're telling me we can thaw Bison out,
That's
we can
right.
bring him to life, and we can meet him.
Yeah, so we dragged him up here. We took him out of he had a crystalline copper wire framed sarcophagus.
Yes. Yeah.
And within that, you could see he was wrapped up in this tar-seeped mummification wraps. Anyways, we're going to thaw him out, and we're really stoked to potentially meet Bison Polyp.
Wow.
The guy himself.
Wow.
Very little. He never kept a journal or anything. It's a lot. It's really just, like you said, academia, what they say about him.
And they're very secretive about it. And it's kind of a touchy subject for a lot of academics, but that's really exciting. So maybe at the end of this show or maybe next show, we can check back in and see what's going on with this corpse. Is it a living corpse?
Yeah, because what I don't know is how long is this thing going to take to thaw out. So,
right.
We'll check in later. Yep.
That's it. Hey, so this is really fun. This is really fun. This is really fun. It's really fun. I won a sweepstakes.
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Holy
Everybody give me a hand.
crap.
I won a sweepstakes. So everybody knows that I love Diet Coke, and so I drink maybe 20, 30 Diet Cokes a day. Well, I don't know if you guys caught this, but just in the Decatur area where I live, Diet Coke had a special sort of Willy Wonka-style sweepstakes where one can had a golden ticket, so to speak, on the bottom. It was just a little brown patch. It looked like a stamp you peeled off. Well, guess what? I won. I was drinking 20 or 30 a day, and I finally won the sweepstakes.
Congrats.
And so it's funny because I got so excited about drinking Diet Coke. I mean, I drink Diet Coke anyway, but when I heard that they were having a sweepstakes, I got really, really excited, and I went, holy crap, I'm going to drink 10 times more, but I never thought to ask myself, what do you win?
What do you win?
The sweepstakes? And I figured, okay, it's 10 grand, or, maybe it's a trip to Six Flags. I love doing collaboration with Six Flags, and I love Six Flags. I love Six Flags, and I love roller coasters, but guess what? It wasn't. So you know what it was?
What was
Let me pull it up. Let's see. What was it? You got I forgot. Okay, it's the tour of a factory in Indiana, and I forgot the name of the factory. Pull up the next graphic. It's a free tour of Metalworking Lubricants Company. That's the prize.
Holy crap.
So I thought, in a normal, I win a lot of sweepstakes because I play a lot of sweepstakes, so I'm winning a sweepstakes almost every week. So it's kind of rare that I would even mention it on stream. But I figured this was weird enough and interesting. So I went, I won a free tour to the Metalworking Lubricants Company in Indiana and in Indianapolis. Where is Indianapolis? So let's look it up. Metalwork Lubricant. Let's look at some of the reviews.
Okay.
So I get to tour this for free.
This is
really kind of cool.
First off, let's slow down.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Congrats to you. That's all I want to say.
Thank you.
Now let's speed back up.
I worked really hard for that.
No, you did. 14 a day, and you said you win quite a few of these and never a tour. So
finally a free tour. Finally I get something back from Diet Coke from being such a great customer. And I was
at least you get a fluid. I know a lot of people who play games and they don't receive any kind of nutrition or caffeine.
Oh, well, Diet Coke, you're getting pepped up and you're getting tons of great nutrients like sodium and other stuff and stuff like that. Aspartame.
So let's check out these reviews.
So let's check out some of the reviews for the Metalworks Company.
Let's know that they close very soon. They close at 9 p.m. So
I'm supposed to be going up there in August. So
I could call them up, too, if you want.
We could call them up and ask them about the free tour. You could say, like, hey, where's good lodging? I just won the sweepstakes. Could try that.
317-269.
But I thought this place was pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, at first glance, it looks like a lot of fun, but I don't know. That rating is a little low.
Yeah, let's read some of these. Codename Monster. That's interesting.
You should explain to them that you're not me, but that I won and that we're,
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll try to make it very, very clear. I don't want to confuse anyone. They close in 24 minutes.
It's also Central Time, so.
Google
adjust. Yeah,
they do it for us. Now we don't have to think about these things anymore.
It's true.
May want to let your driver in truck 107063 pulling trailer T51 know that 75 miles per hour. These are busy. Oh well, we tried. You may want to know that your driver in truck 107063 pulling trailer T51 know that 75 miles an hour in a 65 mile per hour zone is not okay, especially when they're almost pushing a car out of the way. What does that mean? How could you almost push a car out of the way?
I don't know. That seems like a sort of,
You are or you're not?
I don't know. I don't like that one. That's somebody who's getting kind of... The next one says, I was always asked to work overtime, was not paid. I am owed 50 hours overtime. Their com data cards was cut off and they was out of fuel in yard. I had to put 200 in fuel in truck. Off my own
credit card.
Hope I get the money back. I never received uniforms. I runt my clothing and a $230 pair of boots. They never gave me the phone to do a log. Someone else was always doing my logs. There was 3 different logs being ran. The trucks was always breaking down, leaking fluids. With air leaks, the trailers are all beat up and some leak. Their one dry van trailer had a warped door that don't close right with a broken latch and missing hardware. This will not pass. Department of Transportation, that's what that means.
That's incredible.
Beware if you get pulled in, it's your ticket, not theirs. Whoa!
So this guy got hired. They don't give you an interview.
Not looking good.
Uniform. They don't give you a uniform. They throw you in a broken truck with the doors swinging open.
It's not good. How about this? The fumes that spread from this factory are awful. It takes over all of downtown and the southeast side. Apparently, the city doesn't seem to care about toxic fumes. Hey, Indianapolis, do better.
Apparently, this city does not seem to care about toxic fumes.
Horrible place to unload. So do yourself a favor. Call with an ETA, but it probably won't help too much. Be sure to scale in and out before arriving. It's down the road. Horrible place to work. You work in oil and they don't have any clothes to keep it from soaking to your skin. 60 years old and don't have the right equipment for employees yet. Smells like ass. Noxious fumes. Okay, well, this is where I guess, you know what? The way I see it is they're going to fly me to Indianapolis for the week. I'm going to be able to hang out in Indianapolis. That's a cool, hip city. I've been there a couple times. And so maybe I'll find a hip eatery or restaurant and I'll hang out in Indianapolis and I'll get a tour of the metalworking lubricants company. And that'll, maybe I'll take some pictures and we'll talk about it on the stream. Calling him again?
Oh, I'm giving him one last try, I think, off mic. But that is thrilling. And it sounds like a really bad place to work. Let's check out their website real quick. Huh. Hello? Is this metalworking?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. My buddy is the one, you might be familiar with this, my buddy is the one who won the tour of the factory, and that was supposed to be tomorrow, but we just got a message, an email, that said it's now changed to Friday, but he's not super good with Friday on the tour of the factory. So I'm wondering, can we keep it on Thursday?
That would actually not be a question for me. I'm only in the lab. Our manager has left for the day, so if you're
it's for the lab.
No, no, but the tour included the lab. So I was just wondering.
It's the lab.
Yeah. If possible, are you working tomorrow? And the lab?
Yes.
Okay, if possible, I'm not going to be there, but my buddy will be there, and he can't do Friday. So if you can do Thursday and get the tour of the lab tomorrow, if you could let him in, either way. Is that okay?
I would have to call and confirm that with my manager.
Ask her if any other Diet Coke winners have been in.
For those decisions.
Oh, okay.
So let me take down your name and phone number.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give my manager a call.
Okay, cool. And have you? I heard that this might have been happening a few times. Have you gotten any other calls from the contest winners?
I've never even heard of a contest to be won, to be honest.
Really? This is
classic metalworking, honestly.
Yeah, this is MLC. I thought, because this is a Diet Coke.
1509 South Senate Avenue?
Yeah, 1509.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought you guys should be set up by now, because it's probably going to be a big deal tomorrow. I thought.
Ask her if she has the Coke floats, because I just said they were going to do Coke floats.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, my manager might know of this.
Okay, but you're not.
But ask her if she's seen Coke floats around, because I know they're supposed to have Coke floats.
I haven't heard anything
Okay,
about it because I only test things.
Okay, you only test things, but do you guys have like a fridge full of Diet Coke or anything?
Coke floats.
Coke floats?
No, not that I'm aware of.
That is really weird. Okay,
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, I can't believe
And
it.
this is classic Metalworks, so
MLC.
thanks.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk to my buddy,
Yikes.
and yeah, maybe we'll talk to you later. But thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon.
Well, would you like me to take down your name and number? My manager might be able to call you from home.
No, I'm not gonna bother him after work.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Damn.
See, that's classic Metalworks.
We should have known.
No, we should have known. So here's what's going to happen.
What?
I'm going to take my flight to Indianapolis. I'm going to show up at 1509 South, 1509 South Senate Avenue, and I'm going to get my Coke float, and I'm going to get my tour.
I hope
because
so.
they promised Diet Coke floats, and if there's not a fridge full of Diet Coke floats, she knows. I can tell she's lying. She knows.
Really?
So I can tell.
I hope so.
Anyway.
Call now.
Well,
okay.
I'm not going to let that ruin my fun. I'm still going to enjoy my trip to Indianapolis.
I know.
So.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, speaking of sweepstakes and speaking of swag and free stuff, well, I've got a new program that I'm initiating. I haven't even told Sam about it. It's called the Skeleton Realm Branded Elite Swag Merch Program.
Wow.
There it is, the Skeleton Realm Branded Elite. So I haven't talked to you about this.
Curse word detected.
So what is going on with our store? This is what I ask myself every morning. I wake up in the morning and I go,
well, now that's a question I'm posing to you.
what the heck's going on with our store? What the heck's going on with our
Curse
store?
word detected.
Why is no one buying anything? Why is no one buying our awesome shirts? Some of the best, coolest designed shirts on the planet. People are going down to Soho and they're buying $3,000 streetwear, and they're not spending $20 on a Skeleton Realm t-shirt, and it's making me sick. So I've decided, hey, I'm going to do a new program in the store, and what's going to happen is you're going to email me your favorite brands. Everyone loves their brand. So if it's, Coca-Cola, maybe is a favorite brand. Maybe your favorite sports team, that's a brand. Maybe, what do we got? Monster Energy. We've got, Amazon. Email me a list of your favorite brands, but you can only send me 5.
Okay.
And I'll put them all on a t-shirt for you.
No kidding.
And then I'll put the Skeleton Realm logo on it, and I'll send it to you with a special photograph and pictures of myself in different poses and everything you want, and that'll be $1,000, and you can get one of those shirts. And so, as an example, here's mine.
Whoa!
I love Toyota. I love driving my Toyota.
Yeah.
I love Diet Coke. I love Honda. I love Honda Motorsports. I have a Honda dirt bike, and I love Dickies. I like wearing Dickies workwear chic work pants, and I also have. I am a co-owner of Skeleton Realm, and so, of course, I love Skeleton Realm. So every shirt will have a Skeleton Realm logo on it. So this is really easy to get the ball rolling here. My Venmo is just my name. It's Doug Bleichner. There's only one in the whole country, if you can believe it. There's actually only one Doug Bleichner in the whole world.
Cool.
And so if
this
you
is
Venmo,
straight to the you, and it's not company.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll worry about that later. But at this point, I'm going to be receiving the money. So if you go to Doug Bleichner on Venmo and you send me $1,000 US, and I haven't done the exchange, so for pounds, Great British pounds, that might be, I don't know, 1,800 pounds. No, or the other way around. Maybe.
Don't ask me.
I think it's like 600 pounds, 800 pounds. Canadian dollars might be the other way. It might be 1,300 Canadian dollars. I can't remember. Japanese yen, it's going to be like 120,000 yen. So anyway, I haven't done all the exchange rates, but if you Venmo me what would be the equivalent of $1,000 and then you send me 5 of your favorite brands, I'll get to work really hard on this, and you'll get it mailed out really quick, and you'll get photos of me making it and having fun typing it up and doing the graphic design in the Skeleton Realm office.
You're going to type up the logos.
Yeah, I'm going to type them up. I'm going to type into Google. So, I'll type Toyota transparent PNG background, and then I drag it into the T-shirt creator.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that'll be $1,000.
Yeah, it kind of has an athletic vibe to it, or at least a performer's vibe.
Well, see, for me, my brands might say that. My brands say, Toyota, hey, Toyota Tacoma, TRD, Toyota Racing Development, Honda Motorsports, Dickies, a Coke. I was thinking about putting the Monster logo. If I put the Monster on there, then that would be super Motorsports, cool, extreme sportsman.
So you left it off.
I can only do 5. And so actually, I lied. It's 4 plus the Skelly logo, so you can only get 4. But if you send me your 4 favorite brands, I'll make the shirt, and it's $1,000, and that's easy. $1,000.
That's cool. I think that's awesome.
Cool. So if you want to be the first one, Sam, you can Venmo me $1,000, and I can do it for you.
Well, what kind of brands would I choose?
I don't know. What
Publix,
what do you
obviously.
like? Publix.
Yeah,
You would do
definitely
a Publix.
Publix.
So let's choose yours right now.
Okay.
Publix.
Publix first.
What's your another favorite brand? I would say computers, obviously. You love computers.
Acer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acer. You love Acer.
It's not the brand of my
You love
current
that.
laptop, but I do like Acer.
Okay, so we got Publix, we got Acer. I know what to get you for your birthday now. I'm going to write these down.
Okay. I'll close my eyes so I don't.
Okay. Public, Acer. What else? I'm trying to think. I probably know better than your favorite brands. You know what? You like
I'm not very good at
Adidas. You like Adidas.
Adidas.
You like Adidas tennis shoes, don't you?
Adidas.
That's what we're going to do. Adidas. Yeah. And then what's the last one? Oh, hey, in the chat, type your 4 favorite brands in the chat.
Oh, let's hear
I want to
them.
hear the brands of the fan brands.
Oh, gosh. That's way more
I'm going to type mine, and we'll put Sam's in the chat when he's done.
Yeah,
You
I
got
don't even
one
know
more.
my own damn
Publix,
brands.
Acer, Adidas. What else are you
First word
branded to?
detected.
Like I said, I feel like I've never even
Oh,
thought about myself before.
you like what's your beverage in the morning? Red Bull.
Oh, sugar-free Red Bull.
Sugar-free Red
I had
Bull.
one just before the stream, which it was one of our tricks in addition to protein.
So I think this is accurate for you. Publix, Acer, Adidas, and sugar-free Red Bull.
I get excited. I get goosebumps
You
hearing
love
those
those.
4 brands named back to back.
So
And then
there we go.
obviously
There's
it's
Sam's. I put him in the chat. So what are you guys? We're seeing Monster. Montgomery Timms likes monsters. Ados, Meow Mix. Ooh, that's good. Acer. We got
Meow
an
Mix.
Acer head.
Meow Mix.
What's your cat brand?
That's what I was just wondering. I think I'm pretty sure it's Meow Mix. My wife's going to kill me for
Tide.
not knowing this. What's that?
Aaron likes Tide. Hey,
Tide.
Kroger. I'm a Kroger guy too.
Looks like
I'm gonna
AJ's a millennial, huh?
He's a millennial.
Uh-oh.
Tide Pod. Zoomer.
Yeah.
That's Zoomer.
The bug is landing on my
Yeah,
arm
we've got
quite
buggies
frequently.
in the
And you know what I
studio.
noticed?
Oh, we need to be finishing up because we need to take callers.
Oh, what are they going to go to bed?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's just continue. Yeah, so, never mind.
You know what's startling to me?
Good point.
is, there's no programming after this. There's a clear cobweb led
Yeah, I've been watching
from your...
He spun it. No, there's a spider. There was a spider on. If you probably at some
beautiful,
point in the
beautiful
chat,
thing.
you'll see me go like this. I went like this. Put the wide on. I went like this.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah.
I went like this. And you can probably find where I did that in the chat, but there is a
I
big
can't wait
ass
to see
spider
that
right here
clip.
on the side. I know.
That's going to be a GIF. I'm going to be seeing
I
that
know.
on my social media.
Yeah,
that,
I know.
that reaction GIF.
GIFs. But he spun that up, so he's going right from the lens.
Wow, he went from the lens to the computer.
Wild stuff.
These bugs are quick, and
They're quick.
And it's the summertime, and they come. And we did have an exterminator come to the studio pretty recently, and it appears that he did not do a good enough job. He killed the big bugs.
Oh yeah, see, there's dead roachy bugs everywhere.
There's now 2 gnats down here.
He's like spins it in like 30 milliseconds.
The baby spider, tiny spiders, okay with me. No problem. Tiny spiders. Anyways, awesome shirt. I think that's super cool. That's just so exciting.
So that's really exciting, and it's only $1,000. That's a steal. You can get and that's the thing is it's one-off unique. So you're not going to get another one of those
one-off
shirts.
unique. That is awesome.
So what's next? This is one that I was thinking.
Yeah.
So this is kind of sincere. This isn't a joke, and you'll see why it's not a joke. Go ahead, put the graphic up.
Okay.
You don't always have to be funny. You know, I just was thinking. You don't always have to be funny. You know, it's something I've realized. Sometimes it's okay to chat. Just to have a chat, and so sit down and, with a friend or a loved one and say, I just want to have a sincere chat. You don't always have to be funny. Something I struggle with, thinking I always need to be funny. And, you can just have a chat. You can just, shoot the shit.
First word detected.
Yeah, I'm glad
What do
you're
you
kind of
think?
coming to this. No, because often I try to, trying to nail you down on like how much you're going to, for example, the shirt thing we just talked about.
Yeah.
I thought that we were going to make that a business expense since we're using our logo as a part of it, but I couldn't get you to give me a straight answer for like a minute on that.
Well, that doesn't really have to do with what I'm saying here, but...
Well, no, you kept like joking around and like goofing about it, and you kind of, so I'm glad, I'm happy to hear this.
Okay.
I agree. YDAHTBF.
Okay, well... maybe later I'll get a little bit more serious, but for now I am being serious, and you don't always have to be funny. That's pretty much all I had to say about that. So.
I didn't mean to criticize you just now.
No, it's okay. Hey, it's important we have to air these things out, and we can talk about how many thousands I should probably make before we make it a group thing. But whatever.
So
the chatters don't want to hear that, but I was thinking 10 to 15 shirts, so 10 to 15 grand and off the top, because I did come up with the idea, and then after that we can maybe do like a 60-40 split where Skeleton Realm gets 40%, I get 60, and then so I get half of that 40.
Do you think there's any?
So I'm getting 20
legal implications of that shirt?
Huh?
Like getting in trouble?
Oh, what are you gonna sue me?
No,
you want to see what happens if you try to sue me? Do you want to see what happens? Do you want to see the hellfire come down if you try to sue me? I have a whole team. And I will be so far up your ass.
Curse word detected.
I don't have any kind of legal.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So go ahead, try to sue me.
All right.
Curse word detected.
Oops.
All right, so you don't always have to be funny. YDAHTBF. So what's next?
Let's just do a reminder. We are taking callers at a certain point. Let me look at the Discord.
Let's say that because of the delay, we'd like you to join the Discord.
Join the Discord if you want to call in.
If you have anything to say whatsoever, now would be the time to start getting.
So anyway,
we only have a couple more.
So anyway, just a few more things to get through. But one of the things that I'm personally really excited about is a new system we devised. We talk a lot about bathrooms here because a bathroom is a really interesting place, and it's kind of, if you understand how bathrooms work and you understand the etiquette inside of a bathroom, you kind of learn a lot about human nature and you learn about people. And so it's kind of, to me, it's like ground zero for human communication, human habits, and psychology. And I think if we studied bathrooms more and we focused more on keeping our bathrooms pure, so to speak, the world would be a better place. So here at the Skeleton Realm Studios, here at the Skeleton Realm Studios, we have a couple urinals. We have 2 urinals in our bathroom, in the men's restroom. And so we thought one of the issues with the urinals is there's no divider. There's no like wall between the urinals. And so when I'm standing there urinating and Sam is standing there urinating, it's so close. It's like centimeters away, and I can see
it's because of the design.
His penis.
I thought it'd be water saving measure, and I'll take the blame on this one. It's basically a double wide urinal with 2 drains in it.
Yeah.
And so you got to get a little close. You got to get a little close.
So in order to mitigate some of the awkwardness, we've devised the Skeleton Realm Studios bathroom horse blinders urinal system, and that's kind of program rather. That's kind of what it sounds like. What I've done is I've went to an old horse farm. In fact, it was Ryan's horse farm.
Yeah, right.
Deaf horses. He was kind enough to let me buy some of his old horse blinders that he didn't need anymore, and he charged me a lot for them. But whatever, considering all the free stuff we given him. But hey, whatever. That's neither here nor there. I got some old horse blinders, and I put up a basket next to the door. And so when we go into the bathroom, we can put on horse blinders. And that way, when we're urinating right next to each other within centimeters, I can feel Sam's body heat on me. I'm at least blinded, so I'm not going to look at him. And if he has his blinders on, he's not going to see me. Oh. And so really, effectively, you're alone when you have horse blinders on at a urinal, and there's no one around you. So I just wanted to announce that system because I thought maybe some of you guys out there have bathrooms that you're a part of, a public restroom community that you're a part of. You could implement this at yours if you have the same issue.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's great. I still wear mirrors on my shoe just to check the reflection of your face to make sure that you're properly wearing them. You're not taking a peek and poking holes
interesting.
through yours. Yeah.
Okay. We could have you could have a dog. We could integrate them with a dog shock collar on the side of your head, and if you pull them off, and it could detect if there's urine coming out of your cock.
Curse word detected.
And if you pull the blinders off when there's urine coming out of your cock,
word detected.
then it'll shock you and go back on. So that would be easy to implement, I think.
Do you know that actually? I'm thinking let's dial this up because there's a lot of webcams that do eye motion tracking right now.
Yeah.
And and they can tell which way your retina space is. So I'm thinking if you take a peek at your blinder, if you go like this, zapped.
So maybe when you get in the restroom, you put the blinders on and then you take a dog collar that's hooked up to a IoT device.
We could have one laying around the top part of the urinal. You just toss it on.
Okay, or
we could
even have two knobs sticking out of the wall.
Oh, that you grab?
You grab them like this, and then they electrocutes you. If your eyeballs, and then you're looking at I don't know how that would work. I guess webcams are all. We could have cameras in the. We need to put webcams all.
Well, they're not toilet cams if they like the toilet would be out of frame. Basically, it's an eye level cam.
No, we could just do toilet cams anyway.
You hold the knobs and you twist it, and when you twist it, opens a letterbox that then pulls the camera out like that. So you do that, and then
it electrocutes you. It'll give you a quick electrocution, so you know what's ready. You know that it's ready.
It's calibration sort of.
This is good. I like this.
Cool. That's a development. We can send that to Gabriel, the IT guy.
IP guy.
IP guy.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's hear. Shall we hear from?
We got one more segment, unless you want to skip it.
No, I was just gonna say we take it during the calls or something, or include.
Okay, sure. Yeah, let's take callers.
Cool. Let's put that logo back up. I love this new logo button. Okay, so new. All right, let's take. How's AJ?
Let's get AJ in here.
Let's take AJ in the. I'm gonna turn off.
So turn the stream off.
Oh yeah, but we'll give you a quick warning.
Turn the stream off.
Please turn
because there's a delay. So we're
muted at least because
mute. Yeah, just mute the stream.
But luckily, I'm going to unmute, so now you can hear us. So now there's no more need to even open it up. But please stay and just mute so we can have that viewership number.
Yeah, just stay. That's fine.
It's very complex how I just
mute it.
Anyways, now we are unmuted and AJ's unmuted, and now we should be talking. Does this make sense?
Hello, AJ?
AJ.
Hello.
Hello?
Can y'all hear me or not?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you. How's it going?
Awesome. It's going great. I'm a very large, throbbing fan of you guys.
Yeah. We love it. Wow.
How's it going,
great.
AJ?
It's going good. It's not nearly as hot here, and there aren't any bugs here because it's really dry. So.
Well, that leads to the first thing. So before the segment, or maybe before the show, Doug said, "Hey, I'm going to write down a few questions to ask the viewers."
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at that now, and
I wrote was, "Where are you calling from?"
Yeah.
So AJ, where are you calling from? I think we know, but tell us.
I don't know.
I'm calling from a top secret bunker, which is a condo with my boyfriend and my friend Emmeline here, and we're watching.
Wow,
the show.
we've got. Okay, so this is an issue here. If
That's
we have
one viewer.
I was going to say, if we have three viewers here, and we've got one device, you need to be having three devices open so that we can have three viewers. Sorry, that's the way we do it.
We need to stress your bandwidth. I want extreme Comcast. Let me ask you this, AJ. What kind of internet service provider do you use? ISP.
We got that Comcast for sure, and also we have a TV, like a Roku device.
Ooh.
And we also have Emmeline's phone, and we have my phone.
Oh, so that's all of our viewers. So there you go. So that's why
good.
we've been having viewers.
That's what we're looking for.
I get it.
That's great. Thank you.
We're definitely like a view farm.
That's good. I like that.
Farm.
You need to bring
everything we can. We're like we will do anything for you guys.
Wow.
We'll lay our life down for you.
Okay,
that's what we like to hear.
Let me ask you this. The Samsung Galaxy A03 is only $129 on Amazon Prime. If I shipped you 600 of those, could you rig them up in kind of a mosaic on your bedroom wall and turn them all on the stream on every Wednesday at 1 p.m.?
I think definitely. There's also like that Chinese guy who rides around on his bike and he has like a whole bunch of phones connected to it or something.
Oh yeah,
I think definitely we could do that. Too.
I recall that. Yeah, I seen like a GIF of that.
Yeah.
Something like
that. Wait,
that.
what's that? For some reason, I just thought of the video where the guy's on he's like on a Segway and he busts his ass. I don't know. I just thought of that.
Even were descriptive of that. You know,
definitely. He just busts that thing on that Segway. That's definitely that's definitely a video. Oh, also our tiny rabbit Reginald is here.
That's fun.
He counts as a viewer too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, probably counts as maybe 10 to 20 viewers.
Giving their birth rate.
Yum.
That's very true.
Well, listen, AJ.
It's a family thing.
If we call you, can we call you AJ? We just kind of being presumptuous, calling you AJ. I like calling you AJ. Can we call you AJ?
Now you can, yes.
All right. Well, your new name is AJ.
Thank you.
We love that. I'm just kidding.
Thank you for christening me. I appreciate it.
We really appreciate all this support, AJ. We really love it, and we love you.
How many inches is that TV?
I think it's like 70 inches.
Holy cow!
Wow, that's actually pretty freaking big.
But we will make it larger or smaller depending on what you desire.
I'd say stretch it out about 1.2 inches. But
that sounds like a plan.
Should we say bye-bye and take we got one more person here.
Well, let's see if AJ you got any you got anything ground you want to cover? Anything last questions before we move on?
Oh yeah. So Doug has a song called "The Crow," or it features the crow.
Yeah. I think I know.
And the crow is a video, and I want to know which one came first.
The video came first. Actually, that was the crow is a character, sort of a fun character that we kind of brainstormed and got into probably 2015. I was playing in a band and we used to tour around, and on tour in the car, I would entertain everyone by being the crow. The crow would come out in the car in the long drives. I'd say, "Hey, the crow's coming out," and I'd do a whole Southern style stand-up routine. So that was 2015, and then we made that video, and then later on I did a song, and I was just sort of referencing that. So that's a great deep cut question. We love it.
That's epic, and so
that's the answer there.
And that leads to look up that keen viewers should just look up the crow and the Bleichner music sphere. Frankly,
Yum.
That's
we
a good question.
I take 5 a day.
Yeah.
That was great. I love the delivery on that.
I just saw the guy that's in that video.
It's nothing sexual.
Yeah.
Mr. G.
Yeah.
Mr. G.
That was our friend Grady in that video.
Grady, yeah.
I saw him at that event a couple of weeks ago, and we really were chumming it up about old times. Maybe we'll have him on, and he'll say he'll bring some Tylenol. PM.
And that was he was he is a skilled actor, and these two were chatting with each other at the Balkans reunion show. It was very exciting. So if you ever heard of Balkans, just give a thumbs up to yourself quietly, wherever you are, wherever you may be.
Up right now.
Okay, cool. That's good. They're fun, but I missed that show. I stayed home because I'm an old domesticated individual. However, shall we move on to the segment, or should we see who this esoteric person is, or maybe they just want to listen?
Let's do the segment.
Okay,
with
cool.
Aaron and see what he thinks about this.
Yeah, let's see what AJ thinks of this. AJ, this next segment there's no such thing as ghosts.
So I'll set it up here. This is something that Sam and I have kind of been discussing for a while. We've said there's no such thing as a ghost, and then we've kind of changed our minds with each other and looked at each other and said, we look at each other in the eyes and we say, I think there is such a thing as a ghost. But then we kind of switch off again and we go, there's no such thing as a ghost. So we go back and forth, back and forth. Right now, I think it's safe to say tonight, Sam and I are willing to go out on a limb and say, there's no such thing as a ghost. But we want to hear your thoughts. Aaron, what do you think? Is there such a thing as a ghost?
Yeah.
Wow, resounding yes. Okay, well, give us your thought. Do you have any experiences?
When I was a small child and we would go to Japan, there was definitely like a spooky vibe that emanated from the building.
Ooh.
And it was definitely pretty spooky and also like relatively scary. And I think definitely like there are known unknowns, there are unknown unknowns.
Yes.
And I think in this situation, I think definitely the fact that it was pretty scary. Also like, you know, I mean, it's relatively spooky and stuff. So I think, I mean,
spooky
you can't really
and
like,
scary.
You know, I mean, definitely there's like the plausible deniability there that perhaps it isn't. I mean,
so we're saying, so what you're saying is we're dealing with, when we're in a situation and we're dealing with spooky and we're dealing with scary, that's almost like a mathematical fact that we're probably dealing with a ghost. And I like your thinking. I will say, I went to Japan in 2019, and I feel as though that island has got something spiritual going on it. You know, the animism, the Shintoism. There's something about this sort of animal spirits I don't know what it is. There's this spookiness to Japan. There's a creepy, spooky factor, and I think that is a good counter to saying that there is no such thing as a ghost. Literally, if I was just going to counter that, I would just, like, maybe to paraphrase what you said, just say, Japan. Somebody says, there's no such thing as a ghost. You just say, Japan. I'm thinking, I don't know. I think it's a good point.
I can't disagree with that. I mean, definitely, I think that's definitely the case. I mean, if you consider, you know, the fact that it's, I mean, relatively scary island in certain ways. And, I mean, just depending on the area, I think definitely there are, like, spooky places.
Spooky, yes.
You know, obviously, I mean, I can't say that's the entirety of the area. It just depends on, you know, there's certain, like, pockets and squares that are relatively more scary compared to the rest. So definitely.
And you would say spooky.
Yeah, I mean, you know, some would refer to it as like a spoopy kind of phenomenon. Yeah. I mean, that's obviously a relatively new term.
I might be sold.
The terminology in that case. For sure.
I might be sold. I might be totally sold. I might be saying there is such a thing as a ghost. Sam, let's get your final words on it. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm not totally sold on it, though I do acknowledge the many war crimes that have been committed on the soil. But that doesn't just necessitate a ghost. Does it? I'm not convinced. However, I do want to know, AJ, are you an army brat?
No, I'm definitely not. I mean that's kind of mean for you to assume. But
no, you know that terminology.
I don't know why you think like brat. Like
no, it's a turn of phrase. I didn't mean.
What did I say something or something? I don't understand.
Oh, I meant I just thought
brat.
Seriously? That was the term for babies born in military bases or something like that.
No, it's a common term.
I mean, I know. I got like I got a suntan, like a little bit. I mean, I got a little bit of like flaky skin. Like I know I look red like a brat, but I don't understand why you guys have to like point that out.
Oh, an army brat.
An army brat.
They serve it in the
brig.
The brig, or the mess hall.
Oh yeah, my dad got sent to there one time. Yeah, definitely.
You are an army brat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Give me a hard time.
How did you know that, Sam?
Give me a hard time. Well, I'm thrilled. Now, just say one word you know in Japanese, and then we'll be, I guess, moving on. I don't know.
Yeah.
The word omutsu, I think, is used like earlier when you guys talked to, I think it's like the CEO of.
Nice.
We were wondering.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about it, but who knows?
Yeah. He definitely really into omutsu, like, you know, like.
He says that word a lot?
Yeah. It's really weird. You like hear it around a lot. Yeah, he kind of had a hunger for those things. Yeah, definitely.
Interesting.
Huh.
We're gonna whenever we get back.
He was definitely hungry for those. Like, those are definitely pretty nummy. Nummy. For, that guy. Yeah, definitely a big yum. A really yum factor.
All right, well, we're going to talk to our PI about that and maybe get our private investigator to, given that he already traveled to Japan, he might be good at investigating the ghosts that you guys are reporting over there, though I've never experienced anything remotely similar. However, I guess that's it. So, AJ, it was a pleasure, and we will say ta-ta,
Ta-ta, thank you for calling in. Call in next week. We'll talk to you again.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta, bye-bye.
Peace be with you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye now.
So we've got another caller. Should we listen to this other caller? What do you have to say? Esoteric?
All right, esoteric.
Esoteric. Hello.
Okay.
Esoteric. Now this person.
Is this someone with Aaron in real life?
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa! You're trying to get a 2-for-1?
View farm. Call farm.
You're trying to get a 2-for-1?
A little bit.
I don't know what to say. You've betrayed my trust.
I'm real sorry. Should I hang up?
No, that's okay. That's okay. I was gonna ask where you're calling from, but we already know that, don't we?
Actually, we don't.
Yeah, we don't. We didn't get a straight answer.
Dry.
Where are you guys?
AJ said
where
dry.
are you? Who are you? Where are you?
A town fondly known as Spokompton.
Spokane. We know Spokane. You ever see the show Dog Bites Man?
No. Nor have I heard of this town. I don't.
You got to watch the show Dog Bites Man. It takes place in Spokane. I went to Spokane in 2017, and I went to a Thai restaurant in Spokane. I'm not making that up.
There's a Thai restaurant in Spokane?
I was downtown somewhere underneath some sort of big building, and I got Thai food. I was on tour.
Can we locate it and tell them to eat at it between now and the next one?
You know what? I'm going to find it right now and tell you guys. It was a great experience. Let me look it up. I bet you I'm really good with locations and stuff. Let's check it out.
Yeah, please do, because I'm not terribly aware of any Thai restaurants
in the whole city. Come on, it's a big city.
It's probably
not really
20 per square foot.
Let's see what goes on in Spokane. What's going on up there?
It's kind of warm, honestly.
Can you guys fill me in on where the hell this is?
It's in Washington.
Oh,
wait,
it's in Washington,
I think I found it.
Like the important part, like the other side.
All right, I'll pull that up if you.
Wait, is this
send
it?
Hold
Hold on.
Well, thanks for giving away your location. We're gonna be
I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
keeping close tabs on that. Yeah, so esoteric, not so esoteric with regards to their Latin lounge.
Huh. I can't remember. I think it was called Tie on First.
Oh, it's on First?
Tie on First. This looks like it. I think. Yeah. Check out Tie on First in Spokane, Washington. Man, there's so many bugs in here.
I know.
It's like they
crazy.
all just got in.
I don't know. Anyways, here.
Aaron found it. Tie on First is real.
Why don't you check it out? 129 reviews. It's got almost 5 stars, and you haven't eaten there. You're not from Spokane. I don't know where you're from, but you're not from Spokane.
I'm actually not from Spokane.
Well, that would explain a lot, wouldn't it?
I came here for 6 months 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And I'm still here.
How do you know AJ?
Well, we lived in this house on a lake with no insulation for a while.
Huh.
And then I bought a condo and I took him with me.
Oh. Where was the lake?
Outside Spokampton.
Okay. You know, I have family in Montana. That's not so far off.
Yeah, Montana's pretty nice, I've heard. Never been there.
Missoula.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely in Montana.
We love it. The Bobcats.
How about this? This doesn't seem to ring true with you, given that you were completely. How long have you lived in Spokane?
2 years, accidentally.
Okay, well, this is from Scott. Do you know Scott? He says, I moved to Spokane a year ago, and I have tried all the places now. Parenthetical, I love Thai food. You couldn't find a single Thai food place in all Spokane, but he says, this was the last place for me to try because they were takeout only.
Okay, let me guess. She's going to say she doesn't know Scott now. Do you know Scott? You know Scott, right?
We do not know Scott.
Oh, okay. They're not from Spokane. We're getting our leg pulled.
Scott has reviewed 5 other
you know
restaurants.
Scott. Everybody in Spokane knows Scott.
I mean, there are 15 people in Spokane. I've only met 14 of them, so
maybe Squat is lying. Maybe Squat's telling a fib.
Yeah, here I'm looking at all the reviews he's ever left, and he left another. He said, ordered chips and salsa, got a small bowl of salsa, and a guy wanted $1.95 for more salsa. He did not have more salsa.
What is this, the Spokane review? What are we doing?
It's Scott.
We love it.
These are all the reviews. Squat gave.
You don't know diddly squat.
Portland too. He's cheating on Spokane.
So Spokane's kind of like the poor man's Portland. Is that what they call it?
I see. Yeah, he drove all the way out here.
No, it's like Seattle.
No, it's north of Salem.
No, it's west. It's like the western. It's almost Idaho.
Oh, I was talking about.
Yeah, it is practically Idaho.
Yeah.
Like people in Spokane like to pretend they're in Idaho.
Tournathalon. How do you say that town?
Coeur d'Alene? Well, you can just call it CBA.
Okay, I've heard that Boise is bumping.
I've heard. I've only been there once, and I went to a grocery store that was obscenely expensive and gave me tea in a jar with a lid that didn't seal.
Wow.
Oh,
you know who lives in Boise? The guy from Breaking Bad.
Oh.
Jesse Pinkman.
He does?
Yeah. I bet you're going to be going to Boise a lot more now.
Does he go to the grocery store that gives you tea in a jar with a lid that doesn't seal, and then it spills in your rental Jeep?
No, he has plebes.
I sympathize
go shop
with that
for him.
big time. I can't stand that lid action. I feel you. Your pain on that. You have a lot of children's hospitals there. That's awesome.
There's
a lot of hospitals here. It's for the shortage of hospitals like ever else east of the Cascades.
Yeah, it's like a no man's land.
That's cool. So
it's
a lot of people getting helicoptered in from falling down a long hill.
Yeah, I gotta say, a lot of helicopters end up at that hospital.
Wow,
that's exciting.
Well,
I could look at the map all day. I could go to Spokane today.
I'm a Google Maps guy. Well, how about this? We're getting on a flight to Spokane tomorrow, and we're coming to Spokane tomorrow. We're getting on a flight at 6 a.m., and we should be there around, I don't know, it's noon. And we're staying downtown in the historic University District in Spokane, and we're going to be staying at the Hyatt, and we're going to be hanging out, and we ask that you come out and show us all the Thai restaurants in town. How's that sound? AJ
Excellent.
and Esoteric?
Excellent. Don't forget to stop at the Garbage Goat.
What is that?
It's a goat that sucks up garbage.
Oh. Wow, I like that.
Okay, so we'll fly out, not July. Let's fly out tomorrow and return the next day. And 2 passengers. Let's see what we got. Dates are not flexible.
If you're coming from Georgia, I'm guessing you're going to have a connection. Gag is not exactly...
We'll see what we can do.
Connection.
Gig.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a connection to something else or something.
Or a good
No,
pilot.
a connecting flight.
You might want a connection to a good old pilot. First class is sold out. We can get a one. Yeah, this is nonstop.
Let's do one way and we can walk home.
Nonstop first class. That's $1,700 per ticket.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah, it's normal.
All right, book it. Put the credit card in and book it. We're going to be there tomorrow morning.
And fly out the next morning. Cool. All right. Well, we got it booked. So that's what we'll be doing. I guess some shopping.
Doing some shopping and eating some Thai food. What's that?
We'll look forward to it. We'll be sure to creepily end up at Thailand first at the exact same time that you are.
Just awkwardly. Hey, what are you doing here?
What's a quick answer on the ghost situation?
Oh, the ghosts?
Yes.
Well, once when I was like 8, my sister said that she saw a ghost of one of our chickens that died, so I guess that's probably a yes.
I don't think that counts.
What?
No, I guess that counts.
She was named and everything. The chicken, I mean.
Okay, it's a pet. We're talking about a pet ghost. I like that.
Yeah,
we like that.
I'm on board
our,
now.
Pet graveyard.
That's
wow.
Freaky. Oh yeah, pet cemetery. It's the more catchy term. Well.
Yeah. It's mostly chickens and a few bees.
Imagine a swarm of bee ghosts.
I did. Just that.
Yum.
Yeah, that would be easily weaponized.
With ghost honey.
You know what that looked like? You know what a little ghost honey would look like?
Ectoplasm.
Yeah, sure.
Ectoplasm.
I was thinking of human
That's
ejaculate.
kind of what non-ghost honey is, isn't it?
Ectoplasm.
Honey
yeah.
is just ectoplasm.
That's actually a groundbreaking thought. Honey is just ectoplasm. I like that.
It was Aaron's thought, and I just relayed it.
Well, it's a group effort. We love it. All right, listen, hey, we've had a great time chatting, and we're really excited that you guys called in. Call in again.
For sure. Have a fun time on your flight to Spokane overnight.
Thank you.
It's nonstop.
Bye-bye.
So long.
Bye.
All right.
So that's fun. We're doing call-ins now. Wow, it's a call-in show.
They're going really well.
That went pretty fun and well. We have some friends in Spokampton.
AJ and Esoteric, and I don't believe we got...
And Scott. Scott, too. We talked to Scott, right? Didn't we talk to Scott? I can't remember. No, Scott was there, right?
We read all of Scott's...
No, Scott was there.
A ghost? Scott?
Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Call in next week. If you're watching this, I think, our viewership on this is pretty low, but a lot of the views come in not live. So people have been saying to me, hey, man, I saw your podcast. Hey, man, I listened to your podcast. And I say, it's not really a podcast. It really kind of is, but it's not. We want live. We like this live dynamic. We like chatting on the phone. We like chatting in the chat. We love it to be live. So if you're watching this and it's Thursday, Why don't you come watch it live? What are you doing at Wednesday at 8? Come watch it live. You have more fun. Come on, you have more fun. So that's my little plug.
So let's play us out with some spooky music. But before we do, I got to ask, what the hell is that?
Well, this is my book, Fabricia. You can buy it for $12.99 on Amazon. So it's a medieval fantasy comedy book about a man who makes khaki fabric in a denim realm called Fabricia, traditionally run by denim lords. And you can buy that book for $12.99 on Amazon. Yeah, really will enjoy it. It's super fun, and it's a gas. And there's an audio book that I narrated. You could buy that, too, on Audible. You'll probably get it for free if you give it an Audible free trial.
I'm glad the spinner's come to use. And next week, a goal is to get this HP cam. It's probably about 10 years old. Working, and we can get you up close to the spinner, and that's all for the housekeeping, and we're going to play some spooky music.
You got to get the fly. We need a fly trap in here for next week.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell's going with the fly traps, but now the audio is good.